everyone has these massive shiny goals. By March, we're coasting, but right now in May, with the sun coming out on vacation,
You're off the whole week?
yeah, teasing us, the motivation tends to take a permanent lunch break.
It's nice that, you don't know when, your co-hosts are on vacation.
I told you that I was on vacation all week. I don't go back until
I'm jealous.
Tuesday when I actually go back to real work.
I didn't realize that other people could see that.
See what?
I didn't realize that other people could see the countdown before it gets there, like guests in the audience. So I thought it was funny when Steven said that you could see that the other day. All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of Tango Talks. This is season 2, episode 20, I think it is. I think this is episode 20 or 22. I really got to make notes that, keep me up to date on it. But anyways, we had a guest cancellation this afternoon. Hopefully we get them back, but we decided to talk the mid-May midpoint. And I'm your host, Tango. I'm here with the ever so beautiful
Angela.
Who we gave you all those cushions and it's still.
I'm still not high enough. I know. What is up
Hold on
with
one
that?
second.
Any more cushions if that's going to make a difference? I'm going to be too high up then.
Well, I think if I give you cushions, you'll need a step ladder to get into your chair. Let's try this. Will it stay? All right. There we go. Tango Talks are always improvising and making things work. Whew. All right.
Awesome.
Now that we're up and going, we're actually trying something new tonight. So hopefully everybody can hear us. We're going wireless. We do love our old equipment, but it is sometimes in the way a lot. Moving things around, getting things adjusted. So we're going to try it this way tonight, and hopefully you can hear us. If anybody wants to chime in and let us know that you can hear us or not, that would be great because we don't know. There's no feedback on these wireless systems like there was on our old PodTrack P4. Anyways, happy May 19th, everyone, and we're officially in that weird, beautiful calendar sweet spot, which is actually kind of nice because our pool has gone from a thick pea soup green to now it's just a light cloudy with like a little sprinkle of lemon juice in it. So we're getting there. Hopefully by the weekend we'll be able to hop in it and see how that goes.
I hope so. To be
Me
able
too.
to do that.
Me too.
They're not calling for the best weekend, which is really too bad. Because here we are. Memorial Day weekend is Monday.
No, I know. Everybody
Day,
wants
Monday,
the pool.
so Memorial Day weekend. Everybody wants to be in the pool. We want it to be. We've had 90s the past 2 days, which is kind of unheard of here in
Upstate New York.
well,
this
at
year,
least where we
and
are.
all over the place.
Yeah.
But exactly. It's that time of year where your morning wardrobe choices require a degree in meteorology, and do I wear a jacket? Oh my goodness, I was doing this the other day when we went to we did the autism at SUNY Poly, and of course it was 41 degrees in the morning, and we're looking at the weather, and I'm like, I'd like to wear a hoodie now, but I'm one of those people I'd prefer to be on the cool side than on the hot, sweaty side.
Yeah.
So then last minute, I was like, the hoodie or the hooded t-shirt. So I went with the hooded t-shirt, and that was a very smart choice. But at noon, it was that track up there was hot.
Yeah. Was it outdoors or were you?
I was outdoors. Well, you could do both. They had one indoors,
okay.
so it's cute. They had signs up. So the one indoors, it had a sign up that says every 10 times around was a mile. And then outside, because obviously the full size track, it was every 4 times around was a mile.
Gotcha.
So And Steven's dad did, he went around it 10 times.
What?
I did, what did we do? We did 7. We did 7, and Steven's hip was bothering him, and my toes had gone completely dead. So, but hey, that's far better than last year. I wouldn't have been able to walk even around that track once. But
Yeah.
again, we're in those days where do we wear a jacket? Do we wear a hoodie? Do we wear shorts? Am I going to freeze at 8 a.m. and then sweat at noon? And the answer is yes around here this time of year.
Yeah.
Especially this year, it's just been so Looney Tunes with the weather. It's just been all over the place. But hopefully we're settled in now, and we'll go from there.
Yeah. Kind of got sidetracked every single time we do. But speaking of this time of year, we are approaching the midway point of 2026. Can you believe that?
I was thinking about that the other day, that we're already
5 months down.
We still haven't, like, we're just getting to the point where we mow lawns and be outside, and yeah, it's definitely not drinking this spring. But yeah, we're almost to the halfway part of the year already. But don't panic. And well, I should say, don't panic induce our listeners just yet, Angela. But you're right. It's the perfect time for a mid-year pulse check. So, this May motivation slump and how to skip it.
That's actually what I wanted to dance around today. Around January, everyone has these massive, shiny goals. By March, we're coasting. But right now in May, with the sun coming out on vacation, which I'm on vacation this week.
You're off the whole week?
But yeah, teasing us, the motivation tends to take a permanent lunch break, I think.
It's nice that, you don't know when your co-hosts are on vacation.
I told you that I was on vacation all week. I don't go back until
I'm jealous.
Tuesday, when I actually go back to real work.
Well, since we're doing things off the cuff again tonight because we don't have a guest, my drink for tonight is, I'm back to my mixes of, it's a Guinness Stout mixed with a hard cider, Angry Orchard hard cider. And this one happened to be, what did I call it? Hold on.
Stand by.
Oh, storm. So it's tropical storm cider. So
like it.
This would be my my either a storm Guinness or a tropical Guinness. Whichever way we want to do it. Tropical Guinness.
I do too.
So yeah, I'm drinking a tropical Guinness, and as you can see, I'm more than halfway through because I had a very irritating day.
And then you come here and we have equipment problems.
Yes.
As usual.
The story of my life. Well, I felt that in my soul. People want to believe that I've got one. My current motivation was roughly equivalent to a sloth on a Sunday afternoon, or making up words as I go along.
You're too funny.
Oh my goodness.
God. So let me talk about, because I haven't been drinking for a little bit here on the show. So I've got something. It's called, I don't know, can you see it? Oh, here it is. Weekend Water, and it's.
You're not getting any publicity information.
I know, but I know, but I'm going to show them anyway because this is something new. This is something new. So this is the first one that I'm actually drinking. So I don't know how it's going to be. This is a peach flavor, and it's got 5% alcohol in it, and it's got water and electrolytes. Can you believe that? So it must be you don't get a hangover. Which I think we like that.
Yes, we do like that. Back to what I was saying. So my motivation level right about now is, like a sloth on a Sunday afternoon. Especially when, like, I like it hot, but I don't get like it was over the weekend where it was humid.
Yeah.
Because we had those bit of rain showers, so it gave us a little bit of moisture, but then the heat afterwards. So yeah, and so how do we snap out of it? What's the Tango Talk strategy? I didn't know we had a strategy, but I guess we're going to work one up today and let people know how to get out of it.
Probably all about the micro pivot. Instead of looking at what you haven't done since January, you pick one tiny thing and reset.
All the things that I haven't done since January.
Yeah.
Like get back on the treadmill, 40 pounds.
Wait, no, see, you're already going overboard. You pick one tiny thing to reset right now. So you say, I realized my goal to read 50 books this year.
50? That's never going to happen, girlfriend.
Okay, that's probably a little bit
That's
ambitious.
a little ambitious, yeah.
Well, the only reason why I said that is because we've had a lot of guests on here where we've had a lot of authors. So we've got
Well,
probably 50 books right
yes,
now.
it's funny. I said that the last episode when we were talking to Stuart about all the books that we have on order and on waiting list
Mm-hmm.
and on my to-do list to get things done. I mean, you're probably on book
3.
You're 3 books ahead of me, which is what you know what it is a shame because we have had really really good authors and I would love to read all their books. It's just I got barely enough time to pee sometimes.
Well, and I think our guests know too. Like you have 2 businesses. You have one that you run with others, one that you run with me.
And I'm still trying to figure out which one's more stressful. That's a lie. That's a lie, everybody. But it was funny.
He doesn't mean it. He actually likes the one he runs with me. I know he does.
At least with you, I get to laugh and we have fun. You know what I mean? But not it's not like that every place I ever have to go.
Well, it's kind of like that for now. You say that now because I'm not here all the time. I'm only here part time. Maybe when we're
So
here full time together all the time, you'll be like, "What is going on here?" I think I like the other one better.
no,
Goodness. Well, no. Okay, so now, like we were saying, I was teasing you with book 3. I'm really on book 2 because when I can read, I read, but when I'm driving, I usually listen to books. So right now, from our last guest, I'm still continuing the book that we're reading. So it's really
oh my
book
goodness,
2.
how many times?
Not really too much yet. I mean, there's not a lot of crying going on. It's very, although there was one point where there were tears for sure. It was very emotional. I don't want to talk too much about it because
I don't know if it's my advanced age or medication change or what, but I am having a hard time like when we watch like sad movies now, even movies that we've watched probably a dozen times. I find myself like, you know how when you're gonna cry and you don't want to, so your stomach kind of goes like,
yeah,
my stomach just keeps going. It's like, why am I crying at these scenes? Maybe that's how Alzheimer's starts. You lose control of your emotions and become a sobbering mess.
I don't know if that's the truth. I don't know. Maybe we just get a little bit more.
Maybe my soul grew 3 sizes this year.
Yeah, maybe we get a little bit more caring as we get older. No, maybe caring's the wrong word because I don't want people to think we're just heartless people.
We're not. We're not.
But I'm the same way. It seems like there's so many things that like just are very emotional anymore. It's like you watch a commercial and I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so sad. There was a dog and there was a family and there was oh my gosh. Like, that was just enough to get me crying.
It could well be. Oh, apologies, everybody. It's very warm here today, and it's been a very long day. For some of us, because some of us had to work today, and some of us had the day off. Point fingers.
Yeah, I was just putzing around today, which was nice.
Let's see. Well, let's move on to our. We already did this. Yes, we did. So, wait, that can't be. That's a very short episode. If that's all the notes I got out of that. One segment. A segment was supposed to take an hour and 15 minutes, or is that supposed to be a minute and 15 minutes? Because it's supposed to be a 45-minute show. I haven't done these. I haven't scripted a show in so long. I almost don't know how to do it now. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
But I mean, we do got to add in our little spot. We might as well do our little self promo, which now it just makes it easier with all the cool stuff we got now. Oh, in fact,
Look at that.
somebody actually just signed up on Podmatch because they watched an episode and that popped up on there.
Really?
Yeah, that popped up on there and something else. They said, just like, yo, if you want to be on the show, just reach out for us. And I was like, you said you wanted somebody on the show, so here I am.
Hey, I love that.
So yeah, so we got all these little things. Today's show is sponsored by CNY Words and Apparel Inc. Not, but okay.
Well, today we have a sponsor.
Yeah. But yeah, so if you are listening to the show, apologize if we're all over the place today. it's difficult to pick up when, you're planning on a guest to fill in the spot. But, if we make you just smile, giggle, whatever, just once, subscribe, it's free. We're not charging you to subscribe. Follow us, share, let, all your prison mates know that you're listening to us.
We don't discriminate.
We don't
Anybody can
discriminate.
listen to
We just
us.
need people
We're
to follow and
really
listen. That's
happy
all we really
if you're
care about.
listening. That's just amazing if you're listening to us. And you actually make it through a whole show with us. That's even better.
If you can make it through a whole show without saying at least once, I'm never going to listen to this again,
I
that's
don't want to listen to
awesome.
this.
Sometimes we're very, very entertaining. We're definitely very entertaining when we have guests. And we got a very nice review from Dr. Stewart the other day. He left a
Yeah.
very nice
Dr. Jones. Love it.
review for us on Podmatch. And so that was nice. Yeah. So it gave us a nice little plug on there. He said he enjoyed being on the show, and he did say he looked forward to come back and maybe talk about another book or other things that are going on. I think he said he'll come back just to talk about anything.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I think some of our guests too, a lot of them have said, invite us back. And we have, like we've said, we've had authors as they're writing other books, it'd be nice to have them back to just hear the sequel,
Definitely.
hear what the sequels are. And
Some of these people have become friends on Facebook and
yeah,
LinkedIn
yeah,
and TikTok and all the different social media things out there. But again, we just ask every time, if we're mildly entertaining, just give us a shout out, share. We would certainly appreciate it. And of course, you can always become a sponsor of the show. I think sponsors start for $10 a month or something like that.
yeah.
It starts pretty low. And then it goes up, and then there's gift levels for each, tier that you want to sponsor in at. And I think either like the midway and upper tiers, then you get a shout on the show every episode, almost like you are a real sponsor, so you get listed as a sponsor of the episode. So, and there's gifts at each tier, yep. So, but yeah, it'd be nice to do a shout out to everybody who sponsors on Patreon, and you can go to that. It's just patreon.tangotalk66 and sign up. Not gonna hurt you, but it would definitely help us out, and we would appreciate it.
On the website, what do you have it listed as? To buy us a cocktail or something?
Yeah, you can. There is a buy us a cup of coffee on the site.
Yep.
If you go to, actually, I'm going to put a new link up for everybody so that if they go to our site now, because we finally got the radio. So we do have our own radio show now, or radio station. It's called War Radio, and it's an internet station. And you can, right now we're open for anybody. If you got a podcast, or more importantly, if you're a local band and you want to get your music out there, send us your songs. We'll throw them up on there, and they'll just get put into rotation. Everything's free now, but it's just like everything else. We sucker you in with those free offers, and then once we get you in there, then we start charging. No, but it is free now, but obviously at some point we will start opening up advertising to, we want it to be a revenue stream for the show. So obviously that's going to be in there. But here's the link to the radio show. So if you want to, I don't know if these are clickable. I think they are. But anyways, that's the link. You go to it, and it's got the radio station on there. It's got all of our old podcasts, and it's got a quick link to the show. So if you can't remember how to get here, go there, click on it. You're right here instantly, and you can go. You can be a guest. Well, you could be a guest. I think the link is you can be a guest, just part of the audience, so you can do whatever one you want. I guess there is. I guess I can put a link in this. So let me put the link in there, and then this way people can click the link and go right to the page. There we go. Now that's a click. Yeah, there you go. So now people can. I think that's how that's supposed to work. I think it's supposed to be able to
just click on these little.
Yeah, because I think during the replay, I think it shows, and then
and that could take them to where they need to go.
So they can be part of the show. Could just put it down here too. I could just add as part of my. I apologize, everybody, but sometimes I'm learning as we're using this software. If I do this spell, now it's part of my link. It's part of me.
Oh, there you go. Look at that. That's awesome.
All right. So where were we here? So we didn't. This really wasn't a very well planned script. It started out with something I was interested in, but then we didn't get to. it seems like it left stuff out. There should have been a longer.
version of it.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So again, apologies. I hate when we get stuck without um, chat buddies and people that sign up to be here with us and all that fun stuff. But nobody on chat. Nobody. Nothing. Bueller.
Cricket.
Somebody raised their hand.
Oh gosh, that's too funny.
Well,
Well,
um, yeah. All right. So okay. Well, okay. So you're on. So you said you were doing 2 books.
two books, yeah.
I haven't done any books yet this year. My micro pivot for May is going outside for at least 20 minutes before the summer humidity makes the air feel like soup, which was like that over the weekend. It was kind of gross.
Yeah. Soup air is real.
I just don't know what to say. I'm just out of words. I hate it. I don't like.
It's been a long, hot day and busy day at work, and unfortunately, it comes out when we get here because we have to do our show after. Our show is a fun thing, so it's an after work event.
But then it gets. I don't know.
It's all good. So anyway, yeah.
So hopefully next time, behind Angela's head here, you won't see the wires of death. There'll be a nice little sign.
So we're still in the process of making our studio
Smaller.
I feel like our business space is getting smaller.
We're looking up because we just put another
We just have a wall up.
4.5 foot extension up so that we can put more shelves in because we still have like 5 printers upstairs that I don't know how we're going to get down here, and I don't know if the power out here will be able to handle it. So it could be in the middle of the show some night the printer kicks on and everything goes dead. We'll see what happens.
Actually hope that doesn't happen.
I guess that's it for tonight, folks. You know, it's a hot night, and I'm a hot mess.
Well, we think you guys should
Or
grab
I'm
yourself.
just a mess.
Oh, it's a hot night. We're both a hot mess. I couldn't stop sweating when I sat down here because there's like no airflow. But everybody grab yourself a drink, cocktail tonight, relax, kick back.
You got a pool.
Yeah, if you got a pool, maybe do a couple laps.
I think the pool is like 80-something degrees right now.
Was it? Yeah. Oh my god,
really
that's
nice.
awesome. Well, Steven said he was in it, so
it just
it
looks
must
like
have been warm.
Yeah, it just looks like you're swimming in lime juice. It's just a weird color right now, but it's getting there.
That's all right. You're almost there. Coming to have a long winter.
But I guess that's it, everybody. You know, hope you're enjoying the day, and we certainly appreciate you, you know, hanging out with us and chatting for 20 minutes. And hopefully, who do we have next week?
We have next week. We are with
Kira Hartley Klinger. I think that one's going to be a fun one. She was very, very excited to be on the show, and so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, so we're looking forward to speaking with her. So that's going to be fun.
Absolutely.
So be sure to tune in next time.
And until then. Oh.